What's going on, everybody? This is yours truly, Mufasa Fashal, coming to you live with another episode of Alphacology, man. Um, this is gonna be a part one of this episode because I'm about to go in some grave detail. Um, you have to play defense out here with these bitches, with these hoes. We're gonna use bitches and hoes a lot in this goddamn podcast. Because when somebody's trying to destroy your life and attack your character, you can use bitches and hoes. Or, fuck it, let's use Jezebels, cause that's what it used to be. Jezebels or succubus, bitches and hoes, Jezebels. Who knows? Who's counting, right? Um, you have to understand this, man. And this was crazy because I always get random confirmations, bro. I always get a confirmation, right? The first confirmation I ever got while I was up here in Atlanta was I went to this poetry thing. It was late at night and I was tired, but I was like, man, let me go over here and get me something to eat. Went over there, got me something to eat. And went over there, got me something to eat. And this random dude, he was probably kind of drunk. I just had on a polo shirt, some Chelsea boots, and some jeans, right? You know, looking like a grown man. Real clean, a little serious look to me. But I was clean though, right? Smooth. He looked at me and said, hey man, I don't know if you know this. My brother. I'm like, all right, here we go. Another guy asking for money. He did not ask me for money or nothing. He said, hey, I don't know if you know this, but you're going to be a successful businessman. I see it on you. I'm like, I see it on you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. So I'm like, dang. And the whole time I was in that place, I was thinking about, man, I need to open up a business account. Man, I need to start my LLC again. Da, 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 da. Like, I'm literally thinking that in my head. It's crazy how that works, right? That's the spirit realm for you. So he seen something. And I just seen and looked the brother up and down, told him appreciate it. He was like, no problem, man. You'll make it. Right? That was crazy to me. So the next day, I started a whole new business. I went and got everything done that day. Right? Got the LLC, got my business name, all of that. And it's going to work out for me. I already got a couple of opportunities, right? So this podcast was inspired by a young man. I think I was coming from the gym, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted some jerk chicken. I said, dang, I really want some jerk chicken, but I don't want to make my own jerk chicken. So it's this Jamaican spot I like to go to. Went to it, Golden Crest. Went to there. It's right around the corner from my house. And I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, the line, it's only one guy in line. And he was on the phone. And I walked up to the lady, and he was on the phone. I was like, my bad, bro, I ain't see you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, let me look up here, see what kind of jerk chicken they got. So I'm looking around, seeing the jerk chicken. And he just hit me. He was like, hey, man. He was like, hey, bro, let me ask you a question. And I'm like, nigga, I just want some jerk chicken. But I'm going to answer the question like he ain't did nothing wrong. And he had like a concerned look on his face. And I'm just like, dang, I smell bad. Like, I'm looking at I'm like, I look crazy. What kind of question you finna ask me? Like, I'm thinking, he trying to sell me something again. Somebody either trying to ask for money or sell. Like, man. So I made up in my mind, I said, I'm probably going to have to buy this man a meal. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, hey, I need some advice. I said, advice? He was like, yeah, so my girl broke her phone. And this her second time breaking her phone. And I'm about to buy her a new one. Should I buy it? And I'm like, how'd she break her phone? And I was like, how she break her phone? Like, yeah, but you gotta let her buy her own shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let her buy her own phone. Now you done brought the first one. You done fixed the first one. If she break it again, now you fixing it again? Like, what's up? He was like, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My girl threw her phone at me. She broke her phone because she threw it at me the first time, and she did it again, and he showed me a gash on his finger, like he was blocking her hit. And he said, man, I don't know what to do. Like, a lot of cats telling me to leave. I said, bro, really? When they get violent like that, you need to leave. Per alphacology, if a woman feels like she needs to put her hands on you, fucking leave. If you're like me, if a woman feel like she need to raise her voice at you, call you any type of bitch ass niggas, fuck boys, whatever, you need to leave. Do not play with that shit, cause it just escalate. First it's little slick remarks, then it's disrespectful remarks, then it's super disrespectful remarks, then it gets physical. Trust me, I done dealt with women like this. I done been in that situation. I done been in fucked up situations with women. All right? A woman will start a fight with you and then call the police on you for a fight she started. That's why I say you got to play defense with these bitches. So I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I did. I said, bro, if you have to leave if you want to leave. What is making you stay? You know you're supposed to leave. Well, I got a little girl and it's, newborn baby. I said, damn, I done been in that situation. I know that fucking sucks. Oh, and she just fresh over here from the islands. I said, damn, you got you a chick from the islands and she acting like that? She just got over here. You know what I'm saying? So we talking, and I said to the young brother, man, I say, what happened? Why she doing? She went through your phone. Y'all already know one of my motherfucking alpha rules for relationships. Don't let a bitch go through your phone. Let me say this again. Don't let that bitch go through your phone. You go through hers. You could do that. She could share her location with you. You the man in the relationship. You're the protector. You're the provider. Unless you want to pay for that phone bill, go ahead. You go through the phone if you pay for the phone bill. But don't go through my phone, because that just shows you don't trust me. And if you don't trust me, that means you don't trust yourself. That means you doing something you ain't got no business doing. Now, I done had chicks go through my phone. I even let a chick go through my phone. That's the beginning of the end for me. Every time a woman start going through my phone, that usually be the end of the goddamn relationship. It start to crumble after that. So if you think I'm cheating, then I'm cheating. Don't ask me. Don't accuse me. Don't go looking for evidence. Just leave. I tell a chick that all the time. If you think I'm cheating, just fucking leave. Don't ask me. Don't go through my phone. Don't do nothing. Get your shit and go. Right? So that's just me. But back to the story. I'm real passionate about that shit. Back to the story. And I always tell a woman, I tell my sisters, my friend girls, they like to call them, hey, what's done in the dark gonna come to the light. So if old boy cheating, you ain't gotta go looking. It's gonna come to you. It's gonna come. One of the women gonna come to you as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you need. It's gonna get confirmation. Just keep doing you. Right? So she was going through his phone. Clearly he was texting chicks or whatever, and it got violent. All right. Again, I don't give a fuck what do you got going on your phone, or if you sending dick pics or whatever to women, or they giving you nudes, whatever. If a woman go through your phone and decide to put your hands on you, that's strike 1, 2, and 3 to me. You have to separate. You have to get your space. You have to. Some of us can't do that. He was in a situation where he can't just kick the girl out, this, that, the third. So I'm talking to him. Yeah, she get violent. I don't want to snap and start beating on her. I said, bro, you snap and you beat on that girl, you go to jail. Yeah, she might drop the charge. She might not. They might pick it up. You don't want to be in those situations where these, I told them I call the police crackers, where these crackers could fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in those situation, right? And he was like, yeah, I don't want to be. I said, okay, so you need to get your space. Stop her from going through your phone. I said, the next time she start acting crazy, want to hit on you, and I'm telling you, every man in the world, I told him what to do. I said, put some cameras up in your house, so when shit like this go down, the best thing you could do is, hey, she started a fight with me, I defended myself. Because trust me, if the police are called and they see marks on that girl, or they see no mark, even if they don't see no marks, you're gonna have to leave the premises. And guess what? Every time when it's a man versus a woman and they have a little baby in their hand, they're always gonna side with the woman. So you're already at a lose-lose situation. And you don't want to be in a situation. I told him straight up, I said, if you fight in front of a child, that's child endangerment. That's a felony charge. You don't want any felonies on your record. And I hate to say this, women are crazy. They don't think like that, like us. We have to be the thinkers. We have more responsibility than women. That's why I tell you motherfuckers all the time, you are the alpha in the situation. Let the motherfuckers know I'm the alpha male. Because I have way more responsibility than you. If the police show up and they say it's a fight, because the neighbors could call the police on you, and one of y'all got to go to jail or leave the premises. And you know the woman with the kid ain't going to jail. Your ass going to jail. And now once you're in jail, the only way you going to get them charges dropped, prove you're innocent, you got to show the judge, the jury, whoever, that she started the fight. And nothing's going to show that better than a motherfucking ring cam in your goddamn house. All right? Or better yet, you can't afford a camera, we all got a phone. Use your cell phone camera. And I told him this, because I done been in those situations where a chick done showed up at my house acting like she want to break in my window, slash my tires. I pulled out that camera phone and started recording her on purpose. I promise you, anytime you pull out a phone in front of a woman when they're acting fucking stupid, they will stop. They will stop. Just like a child. When a child acting stupid in front of my class, I start recording. I say, I'm going to show this to your mama. They stop. Now, if they don't stop and they continue acting stupid, you got great evidence for if shit go down to where you have to go to jail or you have to prove your innocence. You got it on camera, right? So that's what I want you fellas to understand. Anytime when you don't be afraid to pull out that live, that IG live, that Facebook live, if you want to go that far. But don't be afraid to record that motherfucker when they acting stupid and when they want to get in what I call Jezebel mode. Because a lot of women will try to provoke you into hitting them, and then once you hit them, you know you hit harder than a woman, and you leave a mark, your ass is going to jail. So you don't want to do that. I done seen guys like this one girl broke into this guy's apartment, and he slapped her in the face when she jumped on him while another girl was in there. He still went to jail. And it was an eyewitness there, but since it was her lip was busted, he still went to jail. You don't want that. So what you want to do is always keep it recording, because guess what? All the police said is, well, this was the girl he was sleeping with. Of course she gonna take up for him, da-da-da-da-da. But guess what? If one of them had a phone and was recording her attacking him, he could have probably still went to jail, but they would have dropped them charges real quick. You get what I'm saying? So the eye in the sky don't lie. Use the eye in the sky. Use the eye in the sky. So that's what I told him to do. I said, from now on, for the rest of your life, until that young lady decides to calm down and be mature about situations, You record her ass acting stupid. And I hate to do this. I hate to say this. But when you're dealing with these women over here in America, you need to understand, fellas, the law is not on your side. The law is actually created to keep men in line, not women, men. Because we know that we're the most dangerous out of both sexes. We're the most dangerous. Let's keep it a buck. It is what it is. That's why, like I said, you be the most alpha version of yourself, because they're always going to see you as a threat to fucking society. So you might as well be a threat to society, but have your ducks in a row. All right? You don't want to be in that situation where it's he said, she said, and it's a whole believe all women routine. All right? It's a cat out there right now that's facing a murder charge. All he did was defend himself because a young lady punched him in the back of the head and sent her brothers to his house saying, what? Oh, he punched me and he slammed me on the ground. I want him dead. Go shoot his shit up. It's all in the text message. It's a crazy story. I think it was Travis Rudolph. But this kid never been arrested or nothing. He's fighting a felony charge. But I'm still trying to figure out, he's fighting a murder charge, but why this young lady ain't get charged with conspiracy to commit murder? Because he told those boys to go over there to shoot his house up. And he ended up shooting 39 rounds at them and killing one of them. All right. As a man, you always protect your house. And sometimes shit like that can't be avoided. If 4 men show up to your house in certain states wanting to fight you, you could use a deadly weapon. All right. I don't know what state you live in, but yeah, the state I'm in, yeah, you could definitely do that. Which means everybody knows the stand your ground laws in certain states, which means you don't bring your ass to nobody's house acting stupid. That's what that means. Anyway, like I said, even that situation, they have it on camera. Her attacking him. All right. So you got to understand, these women, they could get violent. Nothing turns me off more than a violent woman. As soon as a woman gets disrespectful, as soon as a woman raises her voice at me, I'm done fucking with her. I'm done. It's no, well, I made a mistake. I was just angry. I don't want to hear none of that shit. It's over. Block, delete it. Block, block, block. I done did this plenty of times. Oh, you such a fuck boy. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to you later. Never gonna talk to you again. Ghost. Figure that shit out on your own. I ran into a woman. She was like, why you stop talking to me? I said, you called me a fuck boy. I don't play them games. Oh my God, you so sensitive. No. Because if I let it slide, when you start letting bullshit slide, that's how you end up with a woman putting her hands on you. And a woman putting her hands on, we take it lightly because it's a woman. But if they do it enough, you're going to forget that she's a woman. And you might end up punching that girl, breaking her jaw, knocking her out, or something like that. Now you're sitting there in a fucked up situation. Because I promise you, if you hit that girl hard enough, she's going to call the police. And her story is never going to be, well, I hit him first. It's never going to be that. It's never 10 times out of 10, it's never going to be a woman telling the truth. Like, I put my hands on him first. It's never going to be that. So don't you ever dare, even in the Bible, it says out of 1,000 men, I found one man that was upright. Out of 10,000 women, I found no woman that was upright. That means no woman that was brutally honest all the time. That's what that fucking means. And you know, if the good book tell you they ain't no good, and the other books tell you they ain't no good, why you gonna do that? It even tells you hell has no fury like a woman scorns. So when a woman scorns, she gonna lie and exaggerate the fuck out of everything you did. I done been a victim of that shit about 4 or 5 times right now. That's how I know how to pull out a phone and record. That's how I know how to pull out a phone and record, screenshot text messages. Always save all your text messages from these women. They will do it to you everywhere. This is part one, man. I can't even. I got to get my other buddies on here, man, because we gonna cook on this one straight up. Like I always say at the end, you guys can hit me up. Alphacology 1K on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on IG for show, FASHOW_34 for show 34, Instagram. With that being said, I can't afford to not record. This is not tea, it's protein. Peace out.